Good morning, friends. If you don't already know me, my name is Juliana, also known as the Loopy Lady. I know I look a little crazy, but today's Sunday and it's the day after the market, so I'm exhausted and we're just chilling today. This video is just going to be kind of a quick reset. I have a few custom orders that I need to get in order and write down and get all the supplies written down that I need. I also have quite a bit of Valentine's Day yarn that I need to put away, maybe get caked up, and just give my house an overall reset because yesterday was crazy and I kind of just left everything in the truck and we just got it back into the house and stuff. So I just want to reset the house and get it ready for some custom orders. I have quite a few custom orders after yesterday's market, and I need to prepare for my next market, which is going to be on March 28th. So I have about a month and a half to prepare for that market, and that market is going to be book themed because it's a grand reopening of a local bookstore here. So I want to make quite a few book themed things. So I just need to get my space reset and my mind cleared. But first, we left off with a little cliffhanger in the last vlog. I didn't show you the finished result of the tapestries. This is how the tapestries ended up turning out with the backs on them. We went with the red gingham on the backs just to tie in the Valentine's Day theme. These didn't end up selling at the market yesterday, so now they are on my online store and they're on sale for 30% off. Over the week, I did end up making a few other Valentine's Day things. I made this little frilly heart trinket dish, and I'll link the free tutorial down in the description as well. It was super easy to follow. And then a few other days, I made some cherry hearts, and I made 3 different colors: classic red, this purple like plum color, and then a cute like bubblegum pink. That's everything I had time for before the market, and everything that didn't sell at the market that is Valentine's Day theme is going to be 30% off on my website now, so go check it out. It's all on there. All right, I don't have a ton of time, so I do want to get this done quickly, so let's reset my space. Another thing that I added to my setup this time for my market is this coat rack that I found at a thrift store. My cousin made the logo for it and she put it on Friday night before the market. So I had this out there and it looked so cute and professional and people could see that I'm the Loopy Lady. I got quite a few comments on just like my logo and my name and stuff. So it really helped like get my brand at the front of my booth. Okay, so moving on, we are going to first start by getting all my product put away and getting just some of this stuff cleaned up here because I kind of just threw stuff up there when I was pulling out product and stuff. So I want to get some of the product put away and then that's it because that's what we're doing right now. Is that going to be annoying? Maybe. I was able to fit most of my product in here to like transport it, which was really nice because it's like protected and stuff and nothing falls out. I'm gonna drop this. For storage purposes, I just keep holiday stuff in here, and I have a few other things that aren't for sale that I keep in here. So that's what we're going to do. I'm gonna take everything out of here and then I'm gonna get the holiday stuff put back into here. All right, the sales stuff is in here and this goes up here kind of put away. That's why I keep my sales stuff in here because I don't want to have to open this every time I need something out of it. There's that. And then this bin gets all of our regular product. Trash. I got a hanger. Maybe I should do the yin and yang in front so it's not as Valentine's-y. All right, all the product is in there and my cardigan can go there. This one can't hang because the handle is too big for the hook. I want to put it under my other bag. Let's see if these will stay. It's like barely just not enough room. There. Hopefully that won't fall. Then I have my scrunchies. We get thrown up here. This little box is my tablecloth for my card table. So I'm gonna put this right here with my earrings. Boop. All right, that's one crate empty. This scrunchie sign is on one of our picture frames from our house. So it's taped on there. Ah, it's Can we? And then this stuff is gonna go in my rolly cart. I got business cards, thank you cards, tags, tape, scissors, and my binder of my lookbook. Crazy angle, but this corner is a little bit of a mess, so let's clean this up. Never put my steamer away. Water break. Wine makes me dehydrated. We have our success and our positive energy candles. I think we're good to go. I do need to dust, but that's gonna come tomorrow. Okay, this shelf right here kind of looks Valentine's-y, so we're gonna refresh it. I have this little sign, and I want to put maybe St. Patty's Day colors. Should I just replace the pink with green? Oh my god. We got yellow and green for St. Patty's Day / spring. So just going up. Oop. Okay, no more Valentine's update. All right, the last thing is this tablecloth. I'm gonna put this in the wash so I can give it back to my mom. And we got this mini toolbox that has my S-hooks. This goes over on our other mini toolbox. Okay, both bins are now cleared out. Our space is reset. Now I have some Valentine's Day yarn that is out that I want to get caked up and put away. So let's move on. Back here I have, why am I doing this? Back here I have my cart in its little spot. So I'm gonna bring this over here and not run over cords. We got my cart here, and I have a basket of yarn that I was working with this past week and stuff. So I want to get some of this respun. I have the brim of a melt the ice hat, and then when I started to do the body of the hat, I realized that it's too much for me, just too much. So I need to frog this. Then I have these pinks that I want to wind together. This one's fine. And I have this red that I want to rewind because it's very squishy. My part is a little messy. I have like yarn scraps in here that I need to empty. Clear. Eee! Let's get to winding. Okay, we're starting with the bubblegum pink color. I am going to need this yarn for one of my custom orders. Ah! Stuck. I don't want the end to come through so I can tie it on. Boop. Boop. Clip. Clip. Okay, back to it. I'm actually just gonna start frogging this while I'm caking the other yarn pink. Okay, let's put this red on here. Red is done. Boop. All right, mushroom. Okay, I'm gonna go get everything put away, and then we're gonna meet back at my desk to do some computer work. Okay, I have my little notebook. I'm going to write down my custom orders in the order that I received them. So right now I have one already placed that was placed like a week or two ago for a goose plushie, a bunny plushie, and a small little mouse plush. But they also don't need it until Easter. So I have until April, probably the week before Easter. So like the end of March, like the last weekend of March. The next order that I got is a beanie made with the mermaid yarn, so that's good because I really wanted to use the rest of that yarn anyways. They want more of like a skull cap fit. I want to make sure I write that down so I don't forget. Trying to keep everything organized so I don't forget. Mermaid beanie, and it's gonna be $25. Next custom order that I got was a set of 4 pot holders and fingerless gloves. They want lilac purple fingerless gloves. They said that they did want variegated, but the only purple variegated yarn I have is more of like, so it's like it has like dark purple and like white light purple. I also wanted to say that the yarn that I'm using for the beanie is Karen Macchiato Cakes in the colorway Atomic Aqua. And then for the fingerless gloves, I'm going to use this big twist that I've had since Joann's closed. RIP Joann's. Still miss her every day. But this is big twist value. And it's in the colorway Purple Ombre. Purple fingerless gloves. 4 plain pot holders. We're going to do sage green, rust orange, navy blue, and I think I'm going to do like a tan beige, I guess. For the pot holders, I have this amount of sage green, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, so I'll probably have to grab another cotton sage green. I have these cotton tails for the beige one, so that one's taken care of, but I will have to get navy blue and rust orange because I only have bright orange, like neon, and I don't have any navy blue. I only have like teal. I don't even know if Michaels has navy blue in their cotton yarn. Midnight blue. Royal blue. I'll probably have to do this midnight blue, but it's more like a denim color. I think that'll be fine. 1 item in stock? What do you mean? I couldn't find a rust orange in Loops and Threads, but I remembered I have this 24/7 cotton from Lion Brand. That's not rust, but it's like a little bit of a deeper orange. It looks a little more rust orange than hot orange from like Lily Sugar and Cream or something. Yeah. And then with the blue, that'll look good. The last custom order is another Scream tapestry. I sold the one that I already made at the market, but I had posted it onto my Instagram and I got a custom order for the same exact tapestry. I obviously already have the yarn for that because I just made it and I had yarn left over, so I don't have to get any yarn for that. All right, we have all of our custom orders written down in order so that way we keep them all organized. Now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna update my expense and profit sheets. All right, I think we've gotten everything put back together, reorganized. I've caught up on my expense sheet and my profit sheet, got all my orders put in there. Got a little more organized with my custom orders. Now I just have to start on those. I'm hoping to get most of them done in February. Since I have a market at the end of March, I want to give myself most of March to market prep. Since we sold quite a few items at the market yesterday, I'm gonna have to get some inventory back up. But thanks for hanging out with me while I get my life back together, get my business back together. After a market, it just feels a little crazy. So to get it all reorganized the day after feels really good. If you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more content from me in the future. If you want to find any of my socials or my online shop, it's going to be in the description below. Don't forget that all of my Valentine's Day stuff is now going to be 30% off on my online store. You will definitely be getting a custom order update in the near future. We have quite a few to go through. But for now, I hope you have a great rest of your day and I will see you in my next video. Bye!